reality TV creates a larger narrative for the participant in many cases, and in many cases tragically. I think that often the participants are so hungry for something that I think we all have been brought up to crave on some level, even looking at young kids, which is we want a larger audience for our stories, that the larger the audience, the more validated we feel in our presence here as part of the community. We're our stature related to how many people follow our story. Isn't that what Twitter's about? Isn't that what Keeping Up with the Kardashians is about? That the more people follow your story. Now, those stories, though, are always manipulated, and a lot of the time, participants who just crave that but have no experience with story creation, in a way go in unprepared for how they will be put into a larger narrative. And I think it's very hard for some of them to then live with that when that story plays out to the world and that is who they are seen to be. How do you meet people after that and show you are someone different than the connection that everyone has to you that was part of someone else's reality TV storyline? Because again, we work in media, and if you work in media, you understand how editing and manipulation tells the final story. But if somebody has never encountered that, they may go in thinking that their words or what they intended is what comes across to the audience. And I do hope that new generations are educated. I think media studies are really important. I think understanding how story is created is important. I think not just as a cultural study, but as a tool, as a toolkit, as a way of being armed and educated when you go out into the world. And when we say go out into the world, that happens at a younger and younger age because they don't physically have to go out into the world in order to go out into the world and become part of a story.